That was the whole purpose of. Well, Wack 100 said he's doing it.
What?
Wack 100 said he's the one releasing the tapes.
Who gave him the tapes though? Like who from the
Wack always talk about he had some kind of team doing.
Well, you know the
shit.
crazy thing
I
is,
didn't get a hold of these tapes.
check it out. He was on Joe Budden podcast the day before yesterday. But the podcast just came out and he said the next tape is gonna come out is about Young Thug's girl. And that shit actually came. Yeah, what the hell are you gonna say?
It's cool just to be you, bro. Just be you.
All right, man. You know what it is. Talk to suck. You know what it is, man. We back. Ah, man. Got a couple of friends with me today.
Yeah.
Yo.
Got my boy Kev here.
What's going on, fellas?
You know what I'm saying? He said, what's going on, fellas? It's a lot of ladies on here.
And ladies, I'm sorry, and ladies.
Please say ladies.
Married man, brother.
Yeah. Let's say what's going on, fellas. We ain't talking about the fellas.
Yeah.
And you know, other co-hosts here.
Boy, B.Well, a.k.a. Bigtank.
Hey, man. Nah, Wack 100 is a connected dude, bro.
I mean, it's about time he done said something that it came out to be true. Now, I'm not saying the other stuff he say is not true, but none of the tapes usually come out. Like, you really don't see that evidence because, you know, he said he want a price for it. Most time, like, I want a price for this shit.
He said he has a tape of Drake, of Young Thug dissing Drake for 20 minutes.
Damn.
Sheesh.
He's doing a lot of relationships, didn't he?
Bro.
That quick. Never do another feature.
What did I
He
miss?
ain't doing nothing with anybody anyway.
What is that?
I said he ain't doing that with anybody anyway. But yeah,
Drake, you mean Drake or Young Thug?
Drake ain't doing that with anybody.
Not right now, huh? He don't trust nobody, huh? He trusts his boy 21.
He ain't doing nothing with him either.
21. That's what nigga y'all like.
All them niggas are afraid. Well, let's get to that. So I wanted to ask y'all this. In the beginning, and we could get into more of it, but in the beginning, because the battle is coming on 2 years now, which is insane to me.
It's been 2 years?
It's been almost 2 years.
Right? Last time I was here, he was telling me about that. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years. I guess the question y'all have for y'all I have is, what did y'all believe? What did y'all think in the beginning before the battle even started? Who do y'all think was gonna like prevail or win, or how did y'all think this was gonna play out? And then I'm gonna get into Kendrick's accolades in a second. After this battle, how did y'all think this was gonna play out?
Yeah. Oh, me? I didn't think. Okay, let me keep it 100. I didn't know where it was gonna go.
Yeah,
I just was going to enjoy a good battle. Like, oh shit, this is going to be crazy. And it was way better than I even thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be one song. I mean, like he did with like they did with Meek Mills or Pusha T. He'll make one record or one or two.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was going to be what the hell it was.
it's 4 nights. 4 nights of hell.
I was there for it.
Shit.
So it was a great battle, bro. I don't care if anybody say I didn't have I didn't have a winner like to pick in the beginning.
Yeah.
But you know, I was more on Drake's side at that time. Not saying that I was picking Kendrick because I know Kendrick is good. But at that time, I was right on the fence. I thought both of them did a great job. And then what pushed me over the edge was months later when They Not Like Us just shot to the fucking moon.
So, all right. So let me ask you before we get to Cab, right? So the Not Like Us, well, the battle, when they first battled, because it started with First Person Shooter with J. Cole. People could say it didn't, but I believe it did. It started with First Person Shooter.
It did, no.
When he said, big as the Super Bowl, which is insane to me that he would say that, and then Kendrick plays the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Well, that was strategic.
Well, how? How would he have known that? How would he have known? No, he did enjoy. He said
all these Kendrick Lamar, those sneaky little things they be throwing there. You be catching all the little.
No, I'm saying.
No. You won't hear me out, nigga.
Okay.
All these little things that they be having. You know what the hell I'm talking about, and you telling me that wasn't on purpose.
How can the Super Bowl be on purpose?
Nigga, I don't think that shit was on purpose, bro.
Y'all crazy. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro.
No, look.
I think the Super Bowl reacted to the.
No, Drake said big as the Super Bowl, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right? I believe in the following year, which would be, it was this year, right? Yeah, it was this year.
January 2025, whatever.
It was February.
Right.
Yeah, Super Bowl was this year.
Yeah.
So Kendrick did the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when he did that, because First Person Shooter came out in 2023. That was Drake's last #1 hit.
Okay.
Right? He did, when he said big as the Super Bowl, I'm not saying that was a shot at Kendrick.
No.
He was just saying them two was big as the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But J. Cole was saying that they were the big three.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We're the big three.
They are. They were the big three.
But he's very slick with words. J. Cole, because he said big three. Then he said, but right now I feel like I'm Muhammad Ali.
Okay, so what? That's what he supposed to do.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
The same thing Kendrick.
Right.
The same thing
I'm not saying
Kendrick
that. I'm not saying that
Control.
wrong. I'm not saying that wrong. Control was in 2013, bro.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm saying that's a long time ago.
Oh man, y'all.
But hold on, look. Hold on. Let me finish. No, so he said, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. So if I'm telling you, we the best in here, but I'm Mike Tyson though. Like I'm feeling like I'm the greatest out of all these two.
Okay.
Like, so there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool. But as Kendrick, I'm taking it as a diss because you know that me and Drake don't get along. But you going on tour with this nigga, you doing all types of shit with this nigga. You know we don't get along.
Okay.
So guess what? When I shoot the car up and you in it, I'm killing both of y'all. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So what happened with Like That? Kendrick said, fuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. All that you talking, nah. It's me. I'm the one.
Yes.
Right?
That's what he supposed to do.
And that's what he's supposed to do, yeah. But I'm saying that First Person Shooter was when it first started. Didn't Like That came. He said big as the Super Bowl. That I don't think Kendrick was thinking about the Super Bowl at the time.
Well, of course he wasn't thinking about the Super Bowl at the time.
Yeah.
But the opportunity definitely presented itself, and he definitely took the opportunity.
Why would he not?
Who said he would not? I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
so how is that strategic?
how is it not strategic?
He did. I'm saying, okay, so Drake said big as the Super Bowl and Kendrick did the Super Bowl. That's strategic?
Yes. How is that not strategic, bro?
I don't think that's a part of it.
That's even more of a wrench. You put more. You dig more into it.
I understand that, but
he said bigger than Super Bowl because everybody knows the Super Bowl is the pinnacle of music. And musicians.
I guess I could give you that.
Come on, bro.
I could give you that it probably was. It was a. The reason why I'm saying it's not strategic because I don't think Kendrick Lamar knew that he was going to do the Super Bowl after Drake said that.
Well, of course
that's
he didn't
what I'm
know.
saying.
Of course he didn't know.
Yeah.
But when it came, he was like, he had that face like.
but he didn't know. All right. I give you that. I'll give you that.
Come on.
I'm saying so. All right. So let's continue on.
That's another chess move. Like checkmate, bitch.
Let's continue on. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Drake comes out with Push Ups. How'd you feel about that record?
I thought Push Ups was dope.
Push Ups, alright. The original one was better though.
You mean the one
with the first beat?
Okay,
not the Who Kid one. Who Kid one was dope, but the original one,
I wouldn't know.
Who you gonna say something?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. So then Drake comes out the next day with Telling Me, or a couple of days later, Telling Me freestyle. You heard that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I heard him.
So Telling Me freestyle. He's rapping as from the perspective of Tupac.
That was dope.
There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody said dope.
The Tupac
I honestly didn't think it was that fire.
I thought it was kind of creative, to be honest.
Right?
I thought it was dope.
Right. All right, look. So in that song, he said what? Tell him that you like young girls. He literally said, he told Kendrick to say, tell him that you like young girls.
Mm.
What happened after that? Kendrick drops Euphoria. 17 days later, the following Friday, Drake drops Family Matters, where he took a shot at Kendrick family after Kendrick told him over and over again not to do it.
Okay.
So he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it becomes a mudslinging contest now.
Okay.
Then the next day, well, the same day, Drake drops Family Matters. Kendrick drops 35 minutes later, he drops Meet the Grams. That's when he says that everything about his kid to his everything.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this before we even go any further. Do you think Kendrick Lamar had somebody sitting next to Drake? I forgot about another song.
No.
I'm gonna give you my theory and then y'all ask. Y'all tell me why. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. So he had another song called in Euphoria. He did his thing, but he had another song called 616 LA. Did you hear that song?
Yeah.
Okay, in 616 LA, he told Drake that he had somebody sitting next to him. He said, I have somebody.
Presently or past tense?
At the time, presently.
So you talking about during that whole process?
During the whole process, he said,
there was
look.
Somebody, no, I don't believe that shit, man.
I'm explaining. Well, hold up. Let me finish.
Like you had a friend, maybe an old friend, an old colleague that Drake had prior to that is telling him certain information.
And he also used to fuck with SZA too.
Like you, maybe like LeBron James. Like I don't think, just throwing that out there. Hypothetically, you know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Maybe a friend that Drake had, but I don't think there was somebody.
So you don't know nobody said.
I don't think there was somebody in real time.
Hold up. I'll tell you. Wait a minute. Hold up.
I don't think so either.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me explain my theory first before y'all jump out the window on me. Hold up now.
Wait.
Hold up. Get back on the inside. Don't jump out the window yet. Hold on.
Right.
So in that song, Kendrick said, have you ever thought that OVO was working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone in your crew wishes that you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around you, they don't like you. They're telling me everything I need to know. I hear everything you're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next day, or that following Friday, I believe it was Friday or Saturday. It was Saturday. Drake dropped a song called Family Matters, right? Where he's addressing Kendrick's family.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Right? You're right. You're following.
I am following.
He's addressing Kendrick's family, right? So y'all on board with that, right? So he says Dave frees the baby father and all this stuff, right? 30 minutes later, Kendrick Lamar drops a song called Meet the Grams, where he talks about Drake's family. And on top of that, the very next day, he dropped Not Like Us. In Not Like Us, he rebutted everything that Drake said in Meet the Grams. Now, I don't care what nobody says. Kendrick is not making a song like Not Like Us in 3 hours, 4 hours, bro. That's not happening. You're not going to make that. So how is it that he rebutted everything that this man said in a song 30 minutes later? You're talking about his family. So you got a song called Family Matters, and I put out a song 30 minutes after you Beat the Grams.
So let me ask you a question. So does Drake really have another kid?
Does Drake really have another kid? We don't know.
I doubt it, bro.
No.
Okay, bro.
I'll give you that. No, I'll give you that. Look, I'll give you that.
Somebody was giving him shit. They gave him some bullshit information.
But wait, hold up. It gets better. It gets better.
Who the fuck's gonna hide that, bro?
But
you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you, it gets much better, right? So in the song, the next song after what they call that? After Not Like Us,
right? Drake
drops another song. Y'all heard that? Heart Part 6.
Yeah.
Within the Heart Part 6, you know who he said told Kendrick all this stuff? He did. He said, I told you all this stuff. Information. But if I fed you bad information, why would you turn around and say all the dudes that gave you the bad information, they're all clowns? He literally said, the guys who gave you the information, they're all clowns. So you're saying that yourself is a clown? Because you said that you gave him the information. That's what he said. We can listen to the song right now. He literally said that in the song. The dudes who fed you the information, they're all clowns. Those is exact words. So if I fed you the information, Kev, and then I turn around and say, yeah, guys that gave you that shit, they all clowns. Am I calling myself a clown? How's that make sense? You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, man. But
how's that? Come on, man. Come on,
bro.
Come on.
I'm gonna tell you what I think happened, bro.
Yeah.
I think Kendrick won whatever got it. I think, Drake probably was feeding bad information to Kendrick. Kendrick was saying bullshit on some of them songs, whatever, right? And that's why Drake's mad. Drake's like, I was feeding this dude bad information.
Yeah.
And he's like, he kind of feels like the label even conspired against him as well.
Yeah.
I think it's a personal hit job against this man.
Yeah,
You know?
don't mean it too.
You know what I mean?
Gonna come up
I'm not agreeing with him going to court or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But if a label was intentionally pumping Kendrick's label record over his, that's fucked up.
But wait, no,
up,
no,
bro.
wait
That's
up,
fucked
hold up.
If that's true, I think it's a little fucked up.
Drake's lying about that, right?
I mean, we'll find out in court.
Yeah, hold on.
They got court.
Don't ding the table. Hold on.
My bad.
But no, it's cool. Drake's lying about that. I'm gonna tell you why he's lying. This is why we know Drake's lying. Back in 2017, 2018, I believe it was 2018. Matter of fact, when was streaming popular? Because Drake is the reason why streaming is popular. You know that, right?
I don't know when streaming became so popular, but
I believe it was 2010. Nah, we're just throwing a year out there. I don't know exactly when streaming became popular, but Drake was on every playlist. Every one. You go look it up. He was on every playlist. You on a gospel playlist? Why? So he was already being... There was God's Plan is not a gospel song. I know what I'm saying. But you're like, no, that's funny as hell though. Like, no, I'm saying he was on all of these different playlists, right? The reason why I don't fall for that argument of when people say, well, the label was pushing Kendrick's song. They pushed Drake's song too during that battle. It's just not like us guys.
It should be like an even playing field, bro.
They gotta make money. They gotta make money.
I mean, they don't gotta hype up Kendrick. They
hyped up Drake too. What do you mean?
If they're gonna inflate his streaming numbers,
how did they do that? How did they?
I'm not saying saying if Drake is saying, these are Drake allegations, right? This is what Drake is alluded to. He got a legal team, and they supposedly have the evidence.
They don't have the evidence of that because they wouldn't be asking. They wouldn't be asking the UMG to provide evidence if they have.
You know what I'm saying?
But they don't have evidence there.
Right.
If they had it,
if they believe they have it, and I mean, I don't know.
No, I know what you're saying. No, right. I get it.
So there's somebody Drake believes that it was they conspired against him.
Why though? Why would if Drake is the cash cow? Why would the label conspire against him? He's the one that's making all of the money. Why would they conspire against him? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't work for Drake.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions.
He may have a reason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
he lost.
Maybe he's not hitting as much as he was at one time. You know what I mean? He had a nice little run. You know, he's starting a little.
Well, Drake.
I'll
tell you like this. I'll tell you like this.
And the career is definitely
maybe the label's like, we gotta put our fucking
I'll tell you like this,
behind Kendrick now. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you. No, I not get you. I'll tell you like this, bro. This is how it goes. This. I swear, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is exactly what it is, bro. Drake's been doing music since 2011, I believe. He never stopped doing music.
Yeah, you're right. He has been very.
He never took off.
Right.
Drake never took off. He never said, you know what, I'm going to be gone for a year. Every year you hear, for the last 20 years, 22 years, he's been always in the music. And they know this. So why right now, this guy is such a big cash cow. He is a cash cow. Why would they say he has 10 diamond records, bro?
Listen, damn, I don't know.
You know, I'm just saying.
I'm just throwing out like different scenarios why he might think that. Drake might think that. You know what I'm saying? He's probably like, they want to hype Kendrick up to push him to the side. I don't know. You know what I mean?
But Kendrick already been big, though.
But Drake truly believes that the label was hyping Kendrick over him, bro. Yeah. That's why he's taking him to court right now.
Yeah.
And Drake probably feels that Kendrick ain't bigger than him.
Kendrick's not bigger than Drake.
You're bugging. Right now?
No, man.
Nah, he's definitely bigger than Drake now. No. Nah, all right, we can.
All time, no, man.
Drake right now, right now, no.
Like, when it's all said and done, when it's all said and done, Drake have a goddamn residency in Vegas, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that don't mean nothing.
He's like Beyonce and shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why. Kendrick is bigger than Drake, bro.
Yo, Drake got like 1 million fucking singles,
now?
Bro. Yo,
don't matter, bro. It don't matter. Man. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, here's the thing, right? See, when it comes to Kendrick and Drake, it's a weird dynamic because most people, when they say Drake is bigger than Kendrick, they only go off of Drake's sales. That's it.
No, I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about like overall popularity. I'll give you an example, right?
Well, hold up.
How many chicks really like Kendrick? Like how many chicks really love Kendrick?
Bro, listen,
not
bro.
Many.
We don't do this, bro. Don't do this. Look, hold up. Look. I understand. Look, don't do this because look, Kendrick Lamar went on a world tour, stadium tour. Drake never did a stadium, bro. Never. He never did one. Kendrick had 80,000 people at his shows, bro. Sold out. I went to one of them. I went to the one over there in Philly.
The link, right?
The Lincoln Financial Field. That was 56,000 people there, bro. Drake, the most Drake ever pulled together was when he did something with Kanye, but that was with Kanye, not solo. That was when they did that Free Larry Hoover shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then he did what's his name? He did a joint. The most Drake ever had at his shows, I believe it was 53,000 or some shit like that.
Hold on, you telling me right now Drake cannot do that?
No, absolutely not.
Fuck
I'm gonna explain to you why. Look,
yes, he can, bro.
I'm gonna explain to you why. The reason, and it's gonna be a generic answer, but the reason is because he never did it. That's why. Drake don't have. You could say whatever you want. He doesn't have he don't have stadium music. He don't.
What?
I'm explaining to y'all. Y'all probably think I'm tripping by saying this.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass serious.
I need to see the facts, but
I'm explaining to y'all. So stadium music is different. Look. I'm explaining. Okay, look. Okay. Hear me out.
No.
Hear me out. Do y'all know how stadiums work versus arenas?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how stadiums music works versus arena music works?
Yes.
How does it work?
You talking about like an example? I went to go see Metallica over at the Link, right? That's stadium music.
Right.
Imagine,
Okay.
Right? I'm gonna see Chris Brown, right? Chris Brown. I'm gonna go to arena. I go to Wells Fargo.
Okay.
Different type of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now look. Let me explain to you why the difference between Kendrick and Drake. Drake he's a multi-syllable rapper, right? He raps fast. He raps mostly, all his songs are mostly him rapping fast, right? Which, don't get me wrong, he has a couple of joints he can do, but his main joints, he raps fast, right? Kendrick Lamar is a slow syllable rapper, right? This is why stadium music works for him and not works for Drake. This is why Drake never did a stadium. Because Kendrick, every time Kendrick does a song, it's easy to follow along to. When you listen to Drake, it's not easy to follow along to. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to say that Drake is trash. I'm just saying. So when you hear something like, I remember syrup sandwiches and grandma allowances. The only song that comes to mind for Drake, it started from the bottom, now we're here. Like, that's it. Outside of that, he don't really have stadium music. He doesn't.
Yo, I gotta see the evidence, bro. Like, I got the technicalities.
The evidence.
I need to see the evidence. No, I'm talking evidence.
Wait a minute.
You gotta show me. You tell me. In Drake's career, he's never done a stadium.
Never did a stadium.
I don't believe that, bro.
I'm dead ass serious, bro. I wouldn't even lie to you.
I believe you, man.
Drake never did a stadium, bro. He never even did the stadium in his own city.
We gotta see this, bro.
Y'all think I'm joking around?
No, I had nothing to do with that, bro.
I swear to God, I'm not kidding.
The artist that he is.
He never did a stadium, bro.
We were just really surprised that it never happened.
I'm very shocked.
That tells you right there that he can't do it.
That don't mean he's not as big as fucking Kendrick.
Wait a minute. Hold up. So
the average listener has no when you settle that decibel and that voodoo shit, like the average listener has no idea what you've been talking about. Wait a minute, so hold up. If Drake says right now has going to show at Madison Square Garden, let's say MetLife, right? MetLife.
He's not doing
MetLife. No, I'm saying, let's say hypothetically saying that's what he's going to do. It's going to sell out faster than a Kendrick album.
You're bugging, bro.
Yes, it will, bro.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to give you a perfect example of why.
I don't know.
I'm going to give you a perfect example of why. Look, why that is, right? There's two different things going on. See, Kendrick Lamar is the opposite of Drake. You have to understand this. Drake is always in the news. Kendrick is not. You know Kendrick Lamar, he doesn't have any pictures on his Instagram. You know that, right? He doesn't have any pictures on his Instagram. And he still has more, has almost not as many as Drake, because Drake has 100 million. He has over 30 million with no pictures. So what does that tell you? That tells you that he don't have to have a social media presence, bro. Drake is literally social media, right? You agree with that?
Because they're different artists, bro.
Okay,
like,
all right.
Like Drake's an actor too. He gets like a more person like
they're different artists.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Totally different person.
So my question to y'all is, why haven't he done a stadium then? If he's bigger than Kendrick, why hasn't he done a stadium? Kendrick Lamar did 39 stadiums all over the world, Germany to Poland to everywhere. How come Drake never did that?
Maybe it's the perform. Yeah, maybe Kendrick's obviously a better performer. I'm saying,
music.
I know. I'm saying, Drake makes records that are more appealing to more people.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Look.
Man.
I'm gonna explain to you. I'm gonna explain to you why I believe that's not true.
Every time I've ever seen a concert with Drake, seems like everybody's having a good time to me.
Yo, listen, me too, bro.
You don't want me to pull out a concert with Kendrick, bro.
I've never seen a girl say shit about me or Kendrick.
You don't want to do that.
Never seen a girl that want to hear Kendrick Lamar, bro.
I'm saying, if I look, Kev. If they were literally in the same country. Kendrick had 70,000 people at his show. Drake only had 25,000. 70,000 versus 25,000. And you're telling me that you believe Drake is bigger than Kendrick when he has 75,000 people at his show?
All Drake's got to do is come out with another banging album or take a break, right? Look, you take a break, guess what? People start to miss you.
That's people start to miss you.
What I say,
when people start to sometimes you can, what's it called when you like, you overexpose yourself to people. Like, people are rooting for the guy. He's the bad guy. He's been the bad guy for a minute, and people are rooting against the guy. That's all he needs to do. He needs to go. He needs to retreat like Skeletor. Disappear. He can come back. You know what I mean?
Come back with a fire album.
If Drake said, you know what, I'm not doing a fucking singing album, I'm just gonna rap my ass off.
I got you, my brother, man.
I'm telling you, everybody will be, holy shit, Drake's just rapping.
Okay, so all right.
A lot of motherfuckers like Drake,
I got you. Look, I got you. All right. You know how many songs Drake released since the battle?
A lot. A few. What, maybe like 20? Like 20?
20? How many you think?
I don't know, bro. 6, 7? I don't
know. All right.
Only reason why I know it's around 20 is because his man is in total.
He released over 50 songs.
But it's not the same thing.
Wait a minute. Don't go try to backpedal that.
It's not.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me finish my thought.
It's not the same.
Let me finish my thought.
You know what we saying.
Let me finish my thought.
Go ahead.
Yo, he released 50 songs. You know how many went number one? You know how many went number one? Out of those 50, over 50 songs.
How many, Reese?
0. None.
50 songs.
50. He released all of the songs off of what's the name? Off of his he did like 13 songs. He released all the songs off his 100 gigs. Then he released the album with Party Next Door, which had a single on it. You're right. Nokia. That's right there.
You're right. All right.
Right? Then he released more music.
That wasn't a good album at all.
Right? Off of that album, it had one song that went to number 2, which is Nokia. Then he had another song that went to number 3. I believe that's What Did I Miss? What Did I Miss? That joint, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, he did the song with Central C. He released over 50 songs, bro.
Okay, but
well, hold up. Let me finish. He released over 50 songs.
Mm-hmm.
How many songs y'all think Kendrick Lamar released?
Only his album. His
he had a joint with the Clips album.
GNX, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on GNX, he did, when he released GNX I believe had 12 songs on there or something like that.
Yeah.
Out of those 12 songs, 4 of them went number 1.
That's a fucking amazing album too, bro.
Yeah, that was somebody.
Yeah, it was a fire album.
4 went number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So if my rival is going number 1 with 4 songs, not like us is Luther. Not like us. Luther is one of the longest running number 1 song of all time. One of them.
Mm-hmm.
When Drake goes number 1, he doesn't stay number 1. He doesn't. Tell me when Drake stayed number 1.
It's been a minute, man. I told you he's on that's why the labels.
He has a lot of number 1s.
That's why Drake probably feels the labels conspiring against him.
For what though?
Because he's on.
Because he's falling off.
He's falling off. Maybe he's falling off a little bit. Maybe falling off. But and Drake can fix that by taking a break. Matter of fact, the nigga can act too. He can get in a fucking movie tomorrow and just blow up that quick again.
He's a better actor than Kendrick.
Who? Drake?
Yeah.
All day, bro. All day. You're not even comparing.
No, you're bugging, bro.
Yeah, you see, matter of fact,
I don't know about that.
The ESPN Awards with Drake and the Manny Pacquiao impersonation, bro.
That's impersonation, but that's acting.
What he did.
I can impersonate people. I'm not a good actor.
What he did, Cat Williams?
Drake don't have no character.
Drake got 100% Manny Pacquiao.
No character better. He ain't got no character better. Yes.
No, you tripping.
No, bro.
than the crackhead from Power.
Come on,
remember when Drake did Cat Williams?
Come on, bro.
No, I don't.
You never seen a Drake Cat Williams? Man, you gotta see him.
He does impersonation. Matter of fact, bro, that's not acting, bro. Come
Drake
on.
used to go on like Times Square, right? He would go up in an outfit, like a costume, and ask how you feel about Drake. People would be, oh, he's not a real gangster. Why they would talk shit on him? And he was like, you know what I mean? He was one of those like
it's just impersonation. That's
acting, bro.
No, it's not. That's acting. That's acting, bro. Okay, that's acting like someone, right? That's fine. If I could agree with that, but that's not the same as you doing a character in a script in a movie. Like, come on, bro. It's not the same. It's totally different.
Yeah, he's 100%. Yo, when you're 100% unbelievable, bro.
I am.
Yes, man, huh?
I am.
You sound a little biased
right now, bro.
But one thing I want to say, right? So you don't believe I'm with Kev, right? And I've said this before, and you know I've said this. I said the exactly same thing Kev said.
Okay.
For him to come out of that battle being unscathed.
What do you mean unscathed?
No, listen, my fault, not unscathed. I'm sorry. Wrong choice of words.
Okay.
Come out the battle and be back to where he was.
He never be back to where he was.
All he had to do was lock in.
All he had to do was he did lock in.
Can you let me know he did not?
What do you mean?
He did not.
What do you mean?
He did not. He did not lock in.
Wait, so how's that Kendrick's fault?
Who said it was Kendrick's fault?
How's that our fault? Anybody's fault.
Who said it was anybody's fault?
That's what I'm saying.
We're just saying. We're just saying.
So you make an excuse for him saying he should have just locked in.
He should have just locked in.
So what if Kendrick locks in?
Then Kendrick locks in.
Man, listen.
Then we get good fucking music. What's the problem with it?
Yo, Drake,
I think it's a wonderful thing.
No, Drake's responses weren't even bad, bro. Like just nothing. Not like us, just a smash hit, bro. Like Drake,
I'm saying the same shit.
It's like I just said before. It's like Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hearns with 3 rounds of boxing. Somebody's gonna get knocked the fuck out. Like you know what I mean? But here's the thing. Somebody's gonna fall,
Here's the thing. This the biggest difference between Drake and Kendrick in that battle is Kendrick wanted the crown. Drake didn't. J. Cole didn't. He took it from them. That was what it was. He beats them. Like, no, I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all can play these games. No, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I'm gonna fuck you up if you jump in it. So you stay the fuck over there, apologize, because I'm gonna fuck you up. And I'm gonna fuck you up, and I'm gonna make everybody not like you. That's what happened. Nobody likes Drake anymore. You notice that nobody helped him. All the people that he claimed he helped, that he put on, none of them said shit. They didn't say a motherfucking thing.
Drake's
you know
the
why?
bad guy.
What do you mean he's a bad? He wasn't a bad guy when he was getting fucked up.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. They was all his friends. They all got away from that nigga like, oh, hell no. This nigga Kendrick out here fucking him up.
You know what, man.
They walked away.
You know what, man? From Drake's perspective, don't need Drake before Drake needs them, bro. That's something.
Drake, listen, no, I totally disagree with that.
Shit.
I'm going to tell you why. I totally disagree.
Drake has, he can take a couple years off, bro. He's got so many fucking singles.
Bro, like, Drake can look. I would just say this, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you are absolutely, look. You absolutely right, bro.
And everybody knows the words.
Look, you absolutely right about that. You absolutely right. But see, this is the problem with Drake that people are not understanding. Drake is what they call, he has good stuff from the past. He hasn't made any good music for 5 years, and maybe longer than that.
Mm-hmm. He had singles.
What singles does he had after A God's Plan that was a big single? None.
I don't know. I have to look it up.
He has none.
He might.
He has 4. Drake has 10 diamond records, right?
The album with 21 Savage. That was
a fire album.
That had that joint with 8 Ball. I forgot.
But that album didn't have a crazy.
There was no number 1 hits on that. No.
I don't believe so. No, I don't believe so.
No fucking way.
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe that. I don't believe that there was.
He might not have had a number 1s, but he definitely had chart.
No. Charted. If we're gonna argue charts, come on, that's Drake. That's
what I'm talking about.
Guess what? This is why you gotta say
even the first person shooter that was
number 1. That's number 1. That was the last number 1 hit yet. But that only stayed there
in the fourth quarter.
But that stayed there for a week.
That's it.
But look, we can argue. You can argue Drake's what they call it his number 1s. We can argue that, right? Yeah, Drake has all the number 1s. That's what makes him. But then we can argue Kendrick's accolades. He has way more accolades than Drake.
Yeah, he's a better, overall, yeah.
So Kendrick just won an Emmy yesterday. He literally won an Emmy. He won an Emmy. He won a VMA. He won all these Grammys. Like, come on, bro. What we talking? So if we're gonna say Drake only has 5 Grammys, y'all know that, right?
Okay.
Kendrick has 21.
Okay.
So why is that not a big deal? That he has 21 Grammys or 24 or something like that when Drake has all these number ones. Why is that not a big deal?
It's not a big deal.
I'm saying we argue, everybody argues from Drake's perspective of him having all these number ones. But you never talk about all the accolades that Kendrick is smoking him in.
Okay, so he's smoking them in accolades. So that's fine.
Okay, so it's even then. At least you can say that.
Even to what?
That they're equal.
You talking about who's a better human being? Like
I'm talking about. I'm saying if this guy has all these number ones, but I have all the album of the year, rap album of the year, hip hop album of the year, single of the year. I have all these different awards over you. Who's really bigger?
Right now, to me, Kendrick is bigger than Drake. Right now, Kendrick at this 2025, from 24 to 25 is Kendrick's whatever time. Yeah. I'm saying that could change.
You think it could change just like that?
I think that could change just like that.
You ain't been following what's going on with Drake.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, Drake right now can drop some shit.
If Drake drops an album right now, and Kendrick drop an album, Kendrick's gonna outsell him, bro. If 100%, bro.
Drake took me personally, I'm not no.
If the album is fired, no,
this has nothing to do with being fired, bro.
Drake really, to me, besides that,
yes, it does.
Yo, besides
you gonna hold up? Right. Wait, hold up. You gonna say if the album is fire when it comes to Drake, but you know the album gonna be fire when it come to Kendrick, right?
I can't say that, bro. Get the fuck! I can't say that. You know, I'm a Kendrick fan. Example, right? Give me an example. Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers. I don't catch myself revisiting that album.
But the album was like, wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute.
It's not.
But look. I'm gonna tell you, that album is probably one of his most decorated albums. That's number one. Number two, he won album of the year, rap album of the year for that over Drake. That's number two. Number three, that's the album that Drake went after. After all his albums, he was the one. That was the one that he criticized the most. He was the one. Yeah, that's the album. Yeah, that you got an aunt. Blah blah blah. That's a man. Blah blah blah. That's the one. That's the album that everybody's saying. Oh, thank you for making that album. I'm not saying it's his best album.
Yeah,
I am saying
I think it's his worst album in his discography.
But if it's his worst album, it's still one of his best albums, though.
It's a good album. It's not a bad album.
Okay.
I think Kendrick's at a point right now, bro. He can fucking make an album farting, bro.
Get the fuck out.
Let's give him a fucking
get
award.
Out of Come on, bro.
He's niggas gonna get a fucking Oscar for
I'm saying. You think? Wait a minute. Hold up, Ken. Wait a minute. I gotta call you out.
Some of his accolades are starting to get a little ridiculous.
Okay, wait. So look. Wait a minute. Okay. Which one? Which accolade is ridiculous? You know what I'm saying?
You said he got 22 Grammys.
Bro, why wouldn't he deserve that?
No, I mean, I'm saying he's at a point right now where he can literally just fucking blow his nose and somebody's gonna give him an award, bro.
But wait a minute, hold up, wait, that's not true though, man. Hold up.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like to me, bro.
Hold up, I'm gonna explain to y'all why what you're saying is misleading. I'm gonna tell you. Number one, Kendrick Lamar never just put out anything. So you can't use that as a point of reference because he never just put out anything. Everything he puts out is either classic or good.
Oh, no, I'm saying it's because he takes
He's not going to do that,
I'm saying because he takes these fucking crazy breaks, right? Whether it's a year and a half, 2 years, when he fucking does drop something, everybody says, oh shit, Kendrick just dropped an album. You know what I mean?
Okay, what's wrong with that?
Hold on.
What's wrong with that, though?
Go listen. Are you going to listen to Mr. Around the Big Steppers tomorrow? You're not going to listen to next month. You'll probably never listen to that album ever again in your fucking life, bro. Never again, bro.
I don't believe that.
Never again.
I don't believe that.
I catch myself. I listen to Nothing Was the Same from fucking Drake. Fucking Take Care. Like, you know what I mean? I listen to some of the Drake
shit, easy to listen to, that's why. It's easy to listen to.
No,
I'm not saying, look. I'm saying, look. Some music, Prince is better, right?
Some music is
in this scenario. Who's Prince and who's Michael Jackson?
Prince is Kendrick, bro.
Prince is Kendrick.
So who's better?
I mean,
Michael Jackson was better than me.
Than Prince?
For me,
no, hold on. As a musician, Prince is a better musician.
He's a musician.
As a musician,
okay. So as an artist, so then that's a definite.
Listen. Michael Jackson gonna win all day.
I think he's gonna collaborate with.
Like, come on,
Michael Jackson. I don't understand. Wait, hold up.
You're acting like Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
was not spot on with anything he did.
But wait, it gets better. I don't think Drake even is Michael Jackson in this scenario. I don't think nobody's fucking Michael Jackson. Like, come on, bro. Drake is not Michael Jackson.
I'm saying when you compare it as far as their stardom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the
Drake
time,
would
before this whole thing happened, You know what I mean?
This would be Chris Brown versus Prince. That's what Drake would be in this scenario. He'll be Chris Brown. He's not Michael Jackson, bro. Michael Jackson wrote some of his own songs, bro. Come on. No.
Is you saying Drake never wrote some of his songs?
No, I'm saying his biggest hits he did.
His biggest hits he did?
No, he did not. No. He did not write his biggest hits. Quentin Miller wrote most of his biggest hits.
I only know 2 Miller songs that he wrote.
He did not. Drake didn't write God's Plan. He didn't write One Dance. He actually got different. He didn't write Hotline Bling. These are all his biggest hits. He didn't like Hotline Bling.
They are big songs.
Those are his biggest songs.
Okay, they're big songs.
He didn't write none of those.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Have you heard the reference track though? With Quentin Miller doing it, doesn't sound the fucking same.
No, it doesn't. Drake is a better deliverer. No, he also didn't write Nokia either.
Okay.
Some African boy wrote that.
Okay.
And the whole song, Drake took it.
Okay.
So what I'm saying to you is, if he ain't writing all of his songs and then how is he the bigger artist? Or are we just putting him as a shell of a person, as the artist?
He's a bigger artist because
what?
Oh, because he don't write his joint. Like, what are you talking about? No, you say
he's a bigger artist because of what?
Because of his accolade. Because he's
his hits.
His records.
Okay, hit records. But his hit
album sales, records. You know what I mean?
He has Drake sold 30 million records. Kendrick sold 10. Okay, I'll give you that. J. Cole, I believe, sold 13, right? Right? But the way album sales is different from the way they are now. When we was growing up, you had to go to the store.
Physical copy.
With Drake, no. Most of his album sales come from digital.
Right.
Singles. He has 10 diamond records.
Yes.
That's the reason why he has so many sold records. Because one single, if you sell, I believe if you stream 3,700 or 3,500, that's counted as an album sale. You know that, right? If it's just one single. So if you got 10 singles, then obviously you're Drake, you're gonna blow up. That's just how it goes. I just don't think that right now.
No, like you said, Kendrick's got him right now. I'm talking about all time. No, Kendrick got him. I mean, Drake got him beat, bro.
And what?
But popularity. I'm talking about this overall. As a bigger artist, Drake's a bigger artist. At the time, Drake's a bigger.
I don't know. If you say all time, but right now,
you think about it, he was a voice in fucking Ice Age. Was it Ice Age 2? He was wearing the squirrel. Yeah. You know what I mean? He was hosting ESPN Awards on Comedy Central. It was been everything, bro. You know,
I get that. I understand.
You acting like, you know what I mean? Look, man.
I'm acting like what?
You acting like Drake wasn't a big artist, bro.
I never said that. I acknowledge that Drake is a big artist.
A very big artist.
No, I acknowledge that Drake's a big artist.
Okay,
I think
so
that Drake. But I do think that
my question to you is,
I think it's an illusion to a lot of y'all.
What feature can do for your career, bro?
Nothing.
At the time,
back then, yes, but right now, nothing.
On, man.
No, he didn't, bro.
All he has to do is
Drake
go
didn't put nobody on, bro.
Yo, when you the Drake
what do you mean he didn't put nobody on?
We could. This will be another hour show. We could argue this. He didn't put nobody on, bro.
No, I don't mean like putting somebody on like, okay, you're my artist and I'm putting you on. No, he helped almost a lot of people become recognized.
Bro, I'm going to tell you what it was.
I ain't know.
I'll give you a perfect
fuck about
scenario.
No Migos until they got on Versace.
I'll give you a perfect scenario.
I ain't give a fuck about no Migos till they got on Versace. I ain't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck about no Future.
You could try to overtalk me. You could try to overtalk me. It's not gonna matter. I'm gonna tell you right this. I'm explaining to you. Look. I'm explaining to you. You want me to explain to you why?
Please.
Okay. Look. This is why Drake ain't put. Only thing Drake did was provide a shortcut. That's it. He didn't put nobody on. It's like they were speeding and they needed to get off on the highway to go a different way, and Drake was that exit. That's it. He didn't provide, because guess what? Drake worked with a lot of artists. I'm talking about hundreds of artists, and you don't even know who they are. So you can't sit here and say that he does something for somebody and everybody blows up. No, everybody don't. They don't. And all of those artists that he worked with, they already had a following already. Most of them. Kendrick Lamar went on tour with Drake, but he went on tour.
A Kendrick Lamar feature is bigger than
no,
the
I'm definitely not saying that.
You know what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. Right. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm saying a Drake feature. Drake was making hits at the hits.
No,
features,
no,
bro.
He was
knocking them out the park,
bro.
Knocking them out.
He was knocking them out the fucking park, bro.
I understand the dynamic of what y'all saying about him making hits.
Right.
But what I'm saying to you is he was a wave rider. That's it. Because if you look at him now, how come he's not making hits now? How come he ain't blowing up now? Because he's not as big as y'all think he is. It's an illusion.
Not an illusion, bro.
He's not as big as y'all think he is.
It's a calculated.
Drake haven't had it. Look, Cat.
It's a hit job. It's a hit piece right now, bro. It's a calculated hit piece, bro. Don't
How?
Sense, bro.
How?
Yo.
How? Why would you're
Listen, I'm telling you, bro. His fall off that quick doesn't make now no one fucks with Drake anymore. Like,
bro,
just come on, man.
Wait a minute. It's a reason why a lot of niggas don't. I'm gonna tell you, no.
He hasn't. Look,
that's one.
I'm not talking two sides of my mouth, but the truth is,
that
motherfucker has not been making his best music.
That's right. The reason why
I'm telling you right now, if Drake is locked in there with 40, where the fuck he is right now,
reason why. Listen, bro.
He can come out of that motherfucker right now.
I'm gonna tell you why. I can explain to y'all why. Real quick before we get out of here. The reason why Drake is not resonating with people because everybody grew up. He was a good for the first 10 years. He had that crowd. That crowd has grown. He's almost 40. He's still rapping about teenager girls getting kicked out of their bomb crib. Somebody wants to hear that shit.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
We're older. Yes. We're Drake fans, right? We all like Drake, but we're older. We're looking for a mature. When Jay-Z was coming up, he talked that street shit that we wanted to hear. As he got older, he started talking about Magna Carta, the art pieces and shit like that.
Drake talking about chicks. Like, I think that's.
But he's talking about teenage girls. We don't want to hear that shit.
Nah, man. Come on,
bro. He literally has
songs about teenage chicks.
He literally has songs talking about, oh, you still live with your mother, blah, 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 blah. He literally has songs with talking about this. He's still appealing to young people. Now, what I'm saying to you is, this is the reason why Drake hasn't moved. He hasn't moved up. He's still. How
high is he supposed to go, bro? How high do you want that nigga to go, bro?
No, what I'm saying is, look,
for so long, bro. You can't be up here forever, man.
Look, you up there. You're up there off of your popularity.
It's been and your music too, man.
Kev, your popularity, your music. But your music has become stagnant.
Yeah, he's falling off.
Let me finish, bro.
Go ahead.
Your music has become stagnant and stale. Nobody wants to hear it no more because you haven't elevated your game. What did I miss? Sounds like something he did 5 years ago.
Oh, it was a dope track.
I'm not saying it's not dope. It's actually a pretty good track. I actually like it better than all his new songs. But I'm saying, if you listen to his stuff, listen to all the artists that you ever came up with. Biggie.
I get it.
Right?
I get where you're coming from.
Listen to Biggie. Right. Listen to Pop. Listen to Kendrick. Listen to...
I totally get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
What happens over time? They get better and they get more mature. So Drake has not matured.
Bro. Look how long that man. Look how long his run was, bro. That shit was like
listen.
So what? Wait. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me get this off.
Go ahead.
Because I want you to answer this question.
Go ahead, answer it. I'll answer it. I'm ready.
If Drake locks in, goes up, I want you to answer the question.
I'm gonna answer. Go ahead.
If Drake locks in and comes out with music,
all right,
that's good, and I'm not talking. I'm talking about a classic album. Good.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think he can gain his popularity back?
All right. Yes, but wait a minute. Can I elaborate though?
Go ahead.
All right. You said everything you saying is what if, right?
Yes.
Now
everything's a what if.
Okay, now can I speak from the perspective of Kendrick?
Go ahead, bro.
Right? No, because you speaking from the perspective of Drake, right?
Yeah.
You said if he lock in, right?
Yeah.
So if Kendrick drops the same day that Drake drops, who's selling more?
We don't know.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do this, bro. Don't do this.
I'm being dead ass.
You really think that Drake would sell more albums than Kendrick right now?
If the album is good, yes.
You don't know if the album is good. And the reason why I said, wait a minute. The reason why I say this, because I can agree with what you're saying. If he locks in and he does it, right? I agree.
It come out with one of the best albums that he's ever made.
But look, but here's my thing. Drake has been doing the same music. Wait a minute, let me finish my statement.
You're saying we only go off
of history. We go off of history. We have to go off of history. History says that Drake's last 5 projects wasn't that good.
Okay.
Only one was with 21 Savage. That was all right. I like that album. But outside of that, wasn't that good. Right? So if he goes in and locks in, what album are you comparing this to?
What do you mean comparing it?
You saying that if he locks in, give me an album that you would say that he would have to do for him to get back on top. Because
what do you mean?
All the Dogs wasn't that good.
What are you talking about?
Let me ask you a different way.
You mean with against his albums?
Yes. Which album would you say it would have to be better than?
It would have to be better than his first album would Take Care or
that's insane. He could never do that.
Oh my gosh! Because
the second album, he didn't write most of those songs. The third album, he didn't write most of those songs.
So it don't matter if he wrote them or not.
You get other writers, man.
What are you talking about?
You act like these writers are like
but pop artists, man.
Physicists,
but look, ever since Views, he hasn't got anybody that you can say, yes, this is where it's at. He hasn't had that.
We don't know.
Nah, bro. I think you're wrong, bro.
How am I wrong? I'm saying if you go off of Take Care, what do you know? It was Thank Me Later, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, You're Reading This Too Late. Those 4 albums, he didn't write most of those songs.
I think if you ask 25 people on the street right now, Drake and Kendrick, bro, right now,
they're gonna say Kendrick, bro. Come on, now. They're not gonna say Drake, bro.
They're gonna say Drake.
Drake for what?
I don't.
You have to look, Kev. You have to give a caveat.
If you go under the age of 30 years old, right? Go under 30, 30 to 20, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna ask them Drake or Kendrick.
There you go. You just proved my point, though.
And these 30-year-olds,
look,
they're gonna grow up. They're gonna get. I mean, they're already grown up, but they're gonna get even older.
You proved my point.
Drake's even being bigger started out.
You just proved my point. My point is, he still hasn't grown up. You talking about, come on, Kev. If you're talking to 20-year-olds about a 40-year-old man, it's nuts to me, bro. Why?
What are you talking about?
What I'm saying to you is, if you're saying that 20-year-olds,
I'm saying that Drake
at 40,
I'm saying
it's weird.
Drake's gonna have a bigger impact.
How's that weird?
He appeals to a larger fan base.
So if you ask the same 20-year-olds who's bigger, Jay-Z or Drake, what would they say?
They're gonna say Drake.
Okay, so obviously these 20-year-olds like Drake, but he's still making music for kids. That's my point.
He's making music for
everybody.
He's not making music for everybody. What last album Drake you listen to?
Yeah, songs for the chicks.
What last album Drake? What last album Drake?
He's a pop artist, bro.
What that mean? What last album Drake listen to?
He's a pop artist.
What was your favorite Drake album?
Come on, bro. He's a pop artist.
Answer the album Party Next Door. What's the album called?
Some Sexy Songs for You.
I really didn't think the album was that good.
I'm saying, answer my question. What was your favorite Drake album? What was your favorite Drake album?
Come on, bro. What was
your favorite Drake album?
Nothing Was the Same. I think it's a classic.
Never Was the Same came out in 2012. 2012. What was your favorite Drake album?
Yeah, probably Nothing Was the Same.
How long ago was that? What, 20 years?
He's had 50.
So that's the point. He's had 50. Yo, references albums that came out when y'all was kids.
How many singles?
When we were young.
We were that young. We was in our 30s.
Bro, I'm saying.
But yo, how many singles has he had after that album?
He's had a million singles, man. I'm not competing with that.
And
so what are you competing with?
I'm not competing with that.
Was it the sixth?
I'm saying everything that you're saying, Kendrick can offset it. That's all I'm saying. If you say Drake has all these singles, Kendrick has all these accolades. If you saying Drake has all these people on the street, Kendrick does stadiums.
And we get it.
It's even at best. That's what I'm saying.
So right, then it's even at best.
It's even at best.
Is that what you want us to concede to?
No, I don't want y'all to concede to anything. I want y'all to concede
that's even.
I'm saying for me, it's even at best.
No, man, it's not.
You think okay? Tell me why Drake's bigger.
Drake, you can do. Let's even talk about clothing.
What about it?
Like Drake can influence.
Drake don't have. What do you mean?
The OVO clothing line, bro.
That shit is gone.
It's not gone.
It's not as big as it was.
I mean, it's still.
All right, Kendrick has
Drake's a better, like you said, Drake's a better actor. I don't know what you say.
I'm just playing around with that. I'm playing around. I don't know about the funny part.
Come on, bro.
I don't think Drake is funnier than Kendrick, bro.
Tripping, man.
After listening to the Kendrick songs, I don't think Drake's funnier than Kendrick. I don't think that. But anyway, thank y'all for joining us. Appreciate y'all, man. We out of here. That was a good one. See y'all. Peace. Bye. I'm out of here. That was funny as hell, man. I don't know about that.
Team Drake.
Right? They gonna be lighting your ass up.
Huh?
They gonna be lighting you up.
You ready for?